Okay, I definitely had to do this video. So, like I've been all day I've been getting downloads, and I've been I just been journaling. I have like probably 5 entries today of just me writing the messages that's coming to me, and I just been I earlier I was like, I'm gonna make a video because I got a download, and it was fire, and it was like I gotta share this message. But um I got distracted doing other stuff per usual, and I got a call like not too long ago, and it just went left for no reason, and the energy was like, ugh, and I had to. I was like trying to figure out what the fuck, why. And then I'm journaling because I'm like, okay, I don't like this. It does not feel right. They didn't came through this at me, and so I'm journaling, releasing the energy, and I'm just like analyzing, figuring it out as I'm journaling. And it's like I had a message to share, and that negative energy will come through anywhere it can, especially when you in separation or you in isolation. Like they say, use the people closest to you. Man, once I released it onto the paper, like everything that the messages that I was getting earlier that I was trying to remember came flooding right back, because it was it was meant to bring those back. So that happened, and I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even mad at it. It is what it is. Transfer of energy, I just release that shit, send it back, and I call back my energy, and it is what it is. I'm good now. I'm happy, as you can see. Like, I wasn't mad before, but it's like, how you gonna get mad at me because I can't read your mind? But that's something that runs in my family. My mama used to, you needed to know what she was saying. Aquarius type shit. They be like really trying to, they give you a weird, Aquarius and Scorpio, they give you this weird ass stare like you supposed to know what they saying. And she can't, her mama is a Scorpio, so why wouldn't she? Her mama a Scorpio, her grandma Aquarius. Come on now. But, and then she hit me with, well, you been knowing me all my life. And I said, that don't mean nothing. Whole time I'm still laughing because the shit is hilarious to me. I'm still laughing. She's like, you been knowing me all my life, so you know how we. And I said, well, that don't mean nothing. And I'm laughing, and she was like, oh, it do mean something. Like, she got a whole attitude. And I'm like, I'm still laughing. I'm like, I'm about to get off the phone with you, and I'm laughing. And she like, okay. So I was like, shit, okay. And I hung up, because what do I need to stay on the phone for if that's the energy that you have? When I was over here good, eating my food, like minding my business, trying to nourish my body, I had been not really hungry. But I was like, let me eat my food. My son had been finished his taco, finished his burrito. I'm over here trying to eat mine. Well, not really. I was journaling, and it was sitting on the stand next to the couch. But I had my food, and oh no, when she called, I was about to eat. I had food in my mouth. I didn't even want to tell a damn story. But I was eating the taco, and she called, and she was like, she called, and she said, she was like, hello. And I was like, hello, but I had food in my mouth, so you know it sounded muffled. And she was like, huh? I said, I'm eating. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, oh, what you eating? And so I told her what I was eating. I said, like, this taco / flatbread type thing. Because I had the leftover beans and quinoa from the night before when we had burritos. So I warmed that up. And we had some pasta salad earlier. But I warmed that up, and I put mine on a naan bread, flatbread, and I put some lettuce on top of it and some garlic aioli and some non-dairy cheese, and it was good with that garlic aioli. That set it off. But I was eating that, so I started telling her, what I was eating, like what it. I was trying to figure out a name for it because I just threw it together because I didn't want to eat a burrito shell tortilla. But I was describing it to her because I didn't have a name for it, and she was like, so how you made it? And I'm like, because I was still talking when she said, so how you made it? And then she said, what did she say? No, she said, so how you made it? And I said, what? How I made and I was about to say taco, and she said, I'm in butter, like yelling. And I'm like, why are you, what's the problem? What you hollering for? Like, and she said, because, she said, hello, and she was like, because you said, like, the phone was acting up. I said, no, it's not about you, it's not about the phone. I wasn't asking you because of the phone. It was because you said almond butter, and we wasn't. And then she thought about it. She was like, oh, because you didn't know what I was talking about. I said, we wasn't talking about that. We was talking about the taco. Why are you yelling almond butter like you said almond butter before when we were talking about a damn taco? How would I know? Like, you wanted to yell at me, and so you just chose. And I just and she was like, she said, well, you know how I am. You've been knowing me all your life. And I said, well, that don't matter. And she was like, yes, it do. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna get off the phone with you. And she, it's not funny. It's really not funny because in the past, I would have really been upset trying to figure out what happened. Why was she... Like, what was the problem? I don't understand it. Why is she mad at me because I didn't know what she was thinking? Because she didn't say it, and that's not what we were talking about. So she get mad at me because I want clarification. When you didn't even say the word that came out of your mouth that you was hollering. But anyway, it just pertains to the downloads I got earlier, and basically getting out of that and got me off. But basically we are building a new utopia. The shift has already happened. The veil has been lifted. If anybody's paying attention, you can see that you are isolating, or people are separating from you, or you separating from people. Like, things that happen, chess pieces are being moved around the damn board because it's a whole new game. It ain't the same game that it was before. It's a whole new game, and you gotta figure this shit out. And the people who've been playing the game with rose-colored glasses on, that veil has been lifted. So, baby, we building a new utopia because the people who have been playing this shit and been knowing what's up and been playing on the people with the rose-colored glasses on, been playing on our intelligence, been playing on our heart, our emotions. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. But we are building a new utopia. Or whatever you building whatever it is you want to build. I building the new... Oh, that's what I really wanted to talk about. Okay. So I'm definitely building a utopia. I'm definitely building generational wealth. All of this is happening for me. I've been saw it since I was a child. I've been seeing it. I've been saying it. And it's coming. It always get worse before it get better. I just heard a quote from what is his name? Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, Aquarius. I just I just heard a quote from him where he was basically saying it's gonna get real hard before it get better. Like, because you getting closer. So that battle gonna get real. But look at here. It's already won. If you've been doing what you're supposed to do, if you have done the work, if you have been healing, if you have been changing, and you ain't been stuck on this how I've been forever and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? You gonna stay stuck there. I've been saying hell is the state of mind. People. That's why I wanted, because another girl on here, I love her. I'm not even gonna say her name, but she is a tarot reader, and she made a comment the other day about how Earth is hell. She was like, this hell that they got us in this dome, and I know all of that, like the dome, but Earth itself is not hell. And people keep getting it confused because they're not looking at how Earth has been manipulated, and Earth has been poisoned, and Earth is fucking sick. And Earth is taking this shit back. And people don't realize and understand. Earth is not hell. What's healing people right now? The herbs, the plants, the fruits, the vegetables from this motherfucking earth. That is what's healing you. How can Earth be hell? Hell is a state of mind. Earth is Earth is a healer. There's duality in everything. But Earth is a healer. Earth is not hell. Hell is a state of mind. That's why you see rich people miserable. That's why you see poor people miserable. That's why you see rich people happy. That's why you see poor people happy. It's what you do. It's how your perspective is how your mindset, how you think. Like, look at how you see the glass, half empty or half full. That's what creates hell. It is not. Earth is not hell. Okay? Like, to each his own, everybody, you know. But I'm just saying, it's a mindset. It's the state of your mental. That is hell. Like, okay, India.Arie got a song, and my sister was the one who put me on with India.Arie, my third oldest sister. India.Arie got a song. It's called There's Hope. I just sent it to the sister who put me on, so I just sent it to her the other day. The sister that we had a conversation and we healed some things. I sent that song to her, but the song is India.Arie. It's called There's Hope. If you ever heard it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, look it up. But it's called There's Hope. There is a part, you go, there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. I'm trying to remember the part. The part. She said, back in the old country in Brazil, there was a young brother that made me feel like. Nope, that ain't how it goes. Back in the old country in Brazil, there was a young. Made me feel like I could accomplish anything. You see, just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors. He lived a single life and was extremely poor. On top of all of that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him from seeing the light. She said, what's He said, what's it like in the USA? But all I did was complain. He said, living here is paradise. She said that paradise is in your mind. You know that there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. Every time I turn on the TV, there's hope. Something, something, something today. The gas prices keep on rising, but we gonna keep on surviving. Cause that, man, listen to that song. It is very, very relevant for today. She made that long ass time ago. But it's relevant for to like I know how people say like people were before their time, but they were meant to be there in their time. That was their purpose. They wasn't before their time. They were meant to be there so the people that come after them can pick up where they left off. That's what I said. We are creating the utopia, the new utopia, whatever it is that you want to create, as long as it is high vibing, as long as it is going to heal the collective, is going to heal the country, is going to, not the country, heal the people. Heal the people, heal these beings, our souls. As long as it's going to uplift us and bring us back to where we are, because we have gotten low. And it's not because we're on earth. It is we have gotten low because of the GMOs, because of the chemicals, because of all of this fake stuff that they are making us, that they are providing to us. And we weren't getting enough information to make the best decision for us or our health or the health of our children. Like, we just got into the age of information. People was getting killed for sharing information. I damn sure wasn't about to come on here and have this conversation during the age of Pisces. I damn sure was not. Because people was getting left and right. Like, I had things to do. I had a purpose. I was gonna lay low, wait till it was safe. It is safe now. I am divinely protected and provided for. This I know for sure. So, like, if you're empath, if you're sensitive, if you have always felt way more than everybody else around you, baby, you're safe now. You're safe. If you don't feel safe, get away. Go get out of that area. Get from around those people. It's their energy. It's not yours. The sooner you separate, the sooner you work on you, the sooner you heal you, the sooner you get back to your rightful place, baby, you will not be scared no more. You will not feel anxiety. You will not be depressed. You will feel so much better about yourself, about your life, when you stop eating these foods that you shouldn't be eating. These damn fast food places. And I have eaten there. And we just had sushi the other day. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like I am not vegan. I'm going to just tell you that right now. I'm not vegan. I'm mainly plant-based, but if I'm out and I gotta get something, I'm gonna get something. The bean and cheese, the bean and rice taco from Taco Bell, my son love that. I used to like it. I don't like it that much. They got a veggie one, it's all right, but it ain't. I don't really like it. I'm like, my taste buds is getting away from that, like, totally. Because we used to eat, like, the year after my mama passed. That's probably why my pressure and everything was high, because we ate out so much, because I just was working through my grief. And I didn't have, plus we was living in a place that was mold, like, I was deficient. There was so many factors as to why. It was a lot going on. Like, it was so much going on during that year. And I was trying to show up. I was trying to do what I always do. Just get through it. Like, you just got to keep going. You can't stop. You got to keep going. Keep pushing. I have made it out to my nephew wedding out in Cali. Like, And I wasn't even working when I wasn't even working. And we had my mama's service in Texas, and I wasn't working because I quit my job because I was supposed to be my mama's caregiver. I quit my damn job because she was on her way home. She was coming home, and I was supposed to take care of her, and I had plans to give her fruits and vegetables, all raw, all organic, because she was gonna be getting assistance. So we could have afforded it, because I had my license for insurance, so I was gonna be her full-time caregiver and, you know, do insurance part-time. So with her social security plus the little change they was gonna give me for being her caregiver, plus my part-time life insurance, that was gonna take care of us. Like, I had a plan. Elijah, baby, I had a plan. I don't know, she was just ready to go. Like, she was just ready to go. She was just ready to go, I guess. And I can't do nothing but respect that, because she did a lot. This world didn't give her what she deserved. Like, this society, this system, it didn't do her justice at all. And I'm not saying my mama a saint, because, you know, but we all, like, come on now. We all done been through something. We all working through things. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is a saint. We are all saints and sinners. We duality. You have the good and the bad. You have the light and the dark. You have the feminine and the masculine. We are everything. So the back and forth about, like, just leave it and just worry about yourself. That's the main thing. Worry about yourself. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm on here sharing this message because I am a Virgo and I'm of service, and it is my job right now. Like, this is something that I was supposed to be doing, but I did not do it because of it was a lot of healing that I needed to do before I could do this authentically. Because a lot of people, they just jump out and start doing stuff, and they just saying stuff to make some money. It's not real, it's not genuine, it's not authentic. I don't operate in that way. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't deal with you, I'm not going to be in your face. If I'm not going to go out of my way to be nasty, but I'm not about to kiss your ass either. So we just have to, and he's talking about building a utopia, and look how look, we are all a work in progress. We are all healing. We are building a utopia. It ain't utopia yet. There's levels, there's steps, there's a process, there's a healing journey. People gotta heal, and only way people can heal is if they take the initiative and seek the information and heal themselves, but they heal themselves through the information that they get from others. So the people that are healing, that is doing the work, it's our job to extend our hand back down there. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's gonna keep knocking on your door. It's gonna keep coming for you. So at some point you better get it together, and right now is the time. The age of information. You have the information. You are smart. You know things. You know how to do things. People come to you for advice. They might act like they don't want it, like the incident that I just spoke about in this video. Like, so how did you make it? Like, they got an attitude when they ask you, like, you ain't gotta. If people don't come to you the way you want them to come to you, if they can't respect you, you don't have to share nothing with them. You don't owe nobody nothing. Just like they feel like they don't owe you nothing. You don't owe anybody anything. I know you want to do unto others as you would have them do unto you, but they ain't following the same code that you following. And I'm not telling you to follow the bullshit ass code that they following, because that's gonna fuck you up, because that's not who you are. That's not how you are. That is not your nature. So don't do that. Just be you, and you will attract people that are on the same frequency as you, and y'all can build together, and y'all can have a community, and y'all can have real friendships, and y'all will work through y'all issues, and it won't be no competition, it won't be no back and forth, it won't be just drama and messiness. It will be y'all working together, teamwork. I got that card on my table right now. I pulled that card early. It's been sitting on my table for a few days now. Teamwork, because we are building the utopia. So we have to work together, and we have to heal. Do your healing work. Childhood trauma, all your trauma. Like, just review your life. And if you don't remember your childhood, because that was my problem, and after my mama passed, it was like Pandora's box open. Everything started coming back. Everything started coming back. And that's why that year was like that was the hardest. That year was, because not only I'm trying to stay present, but I have to go do the work from the past, and I still got a plan for the future, because I wasn't working, and I had to make sure once these savings ran out, once, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have the funds, I was going to have to get back to work. I was going to have some kind of income. But it was so much that I had suppressed for so long, I had to sit my ass down. So it said, sit down, deal with it. And I sat down and I dealt with it. And I feel better. I feel lighter. I feel healthier. Like, I was just journaling. Like, I'm so glad. Like, I'm in a... like, I feel like when you have kids, it's like a chance for you to relive your childhood. It's a chance for you. You will get a review of things, because your child will trigger you, and your child will do certain things that remind you of your childhood. And if you react the same way your parent act, you know what I'm saying, if you as a child told yourself that you wasn't gonna do that to your children, you wasn't gonna be that type of way, and then you turn around and you keep doing that shit, you broke a promise to yourself, to your inner child. You're gonna have to deal with that. And it's gonna come from inside you, and it's also gonna come from your child that you birthed. Because that child signed up for something too, and you ain't holding up your end of the bargain. So that's why I'm like, man, eat healthy foods. You think better. Like, your brain operates and functions so much better when you eat more plants. Organic, preferably, y'all. If you saw my other video with those damn waxy ass, shellac it till it's black ass apples. Like, man, look. Macintosh apples. We gonna have to just shop organic. I'm gonna make it do what it do, as I always do. The money gonna come, it always do, because I'm abundant. And that's another, man, people don't, I know who I am, and I know my capabilities. I always knew it, but I just wanted us all to win together. I wanted us all to make it together. I wanted, like, I would send people so much stuff that I would see, like, here, this, they hiring here, this, that. Oh, look at this, that, and that. And I stopped once I went into separation, because, like, they don't want it. Why do I keep doing this? And it's like, I can't help myself. Like, I will be having a conversation about one thing, and then they'll say something that remind me of something that I saw that could help them, and then I would, you know, tell them about it, and like, they get an attitude. They don't want to hear what I got to say. Maybe it's because I'm the youngest, and they feel like, how I know. I don't know. But that ain't for me to try to figure out no more. I used to try to figure it out, like, really try to figure it out. I really don't give a damn. I could sit here and think about a few things, but But I don't want to, and I really don't care. Because right now, my focus is myself and my child. That's it. And we are healing and we are getting better. So I think I made the best decision for me and my child. Like I say, the people who are meant to go with you or meant to still be a part of your life will be. The people who ain't, they won't. They gonna fall off. And that's okay. Y'all might meet back up later because everybody is going through a healing journey. So right now, y'all not talking because y'all need to be separated, because y'all need to work on some things separately. Maybe later y'all get back together. Healing is not linear, like they say. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute, if your bond was strong enough, you will reconnect at some point. Unless you did some real fucked up shit or somebody did something real messed up to you, then, you know, people have a right to not want to allow access when they've been hurt really, really bad. You have every right to deny access when somebody has really tried to kill you. They may not have physically did it, but if they mentally, emotionally, financially, if they try to take you out to where you couldn't do nothing for yourself, or they try to get you to the lowest place that you could ever go, you have every right to stay away from them. You don't force yourself. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. That's how a lot of women die. A lot of men die. A lot of people die because they like, oh, well, they didn't mean it. Oh, we'll be all right. We go through this all the time. And you see how many people dying? Because they forgiving people that are fucked up. They have imbalances. They are not right. They are being led by these GMOs and these nanobots and all this other shit they put in your food and they put in your water. I just had an alert. A boiling water alert. I just saw an alert that we need to boil the water. That's why I don't drink the tap. I always have water, bottled water, even though bottles ain't. But look, it's better than that damn tap. You gotta go do what you can do. I know you see the people saying, get you glass bottles. If you can't afford it, do it. If you can't afford it, you get them fucking bottled waters and you make it do what it do until there's a process there. You can't get to the top at first. Okay, and if you do get to the top at first, you gonna come down because you still gotta do your healing journey, boo-boo. So if you make it to the top at first, the first gonna be last and the last gonna be first. You gonna have to bring your ass back down through your healing journey, and you can get back up. But then they had an alert for the air pollution. And this is why I damn lost my mind a long time ago and started cutting out certain things. And this is why I was deficient. And this is I stopped eating the damn apples because of all of the wax. And I was like, I'm not about to keep peeling that. And if all the nutrients is in the skin, what am I eating it for if I can't? And that was my rationalization of it. And I could have just bought organic, but I was in survival mode. I was deficient. When you're not able to utilize your brain to its full capacity, you're not able to make informed decisions. You're not able to make smart decisions. You make a lot of dumbass decisions when you're eating processed food, when you're eating, you're drinking all the time, you're getting high all the time, you're just filling up, just watching TV all day, on social media all day. When you are consuming so much emptiness, so many things that really have no value. It's just like you want to eat nutritional. Elijah, come on now. Elijah. Can you stop? Okay. Bye, boy. Man, this child is like, 30 miles an hour. But Elijah, baby, I am busy. Can you stop? See you later. This parenting is something else, y'all. Like, it's not like how we used to play with the dolls and shit. It's not like it's not like that at all. There is so much that goes into parenting. It's so much. Golly. I used to want, like, I wanted steppers, and I wanted like a bunch of kids. But I don't want that no more. I don't. I would prefer I might have like one or two more, maybe, possibly, because I know more now, and I would definitely be doing a home birth. I wanted to do a home birth with him, but I don't even want to talk about that. It was just, I was at my lowest place in life. I just put it that way. And a home birth just wasn't possible. But we rising, we elevating, and we gonna build this utopia, and we are gonna help as many people as we can help, and we are going to pour into ourselves. We are gonna be healthy. We are gonna eat organic. We are going to just spread love and light and just good energy into the world. Like, that's what we're here for. That's our job. We are here to raise the frequency so that we can get back to our rightful place. And everything that they are doing is to lower the frequency so you can stay stuck in a mental hell, an emotional hell, a spiritual hell. Y'all better get out of there. Heal. The only way for you to get out of that hell is to heal. Heal, boo. Just do the work. It's harder running. You make it harder when you run. Like, you can deal with it. Source gonna make a way when you try, when you put forth the effort to heal. You will be taken care of. Shit gonna be coming out of nowhere. You gonna be like, oh, that like, when I tell you, I could just be sitting down and I'm looking at a YouTube video on one phone, and the other phone, something pop up about something that I wasn't even thinking about or talking about. It's just something that I knew I had to get at some point, and it just pop up. And it's like a way to get free money. It's not like, oh, here go a job over here. It's like ways. Man, there's so much help out here because we are in a transitional period. The old world is ending, a new world is beginning, and people need to assist, people need to help. And my empaths out there, my psychics, my healers, my tribe, my peoples. Come on, y'all. It's our time. It's our time. Like, we got this. Like, my messengers, stop letting people shut you up. Stop letting people act like you don't know what you're talking about, but they always want to talk to you. They want to make you feel dumb. They want to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, but they always want to talk to you. Like, why do you want to talk to me if I don't know what I'm talking about? Just to take care of yourself, take care of your kids, your parents if they're older. If they hurt you, You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with them if they, they sorry. Because typically, if they sick and stuff like that, they'll apologize and stuff because they can see the bigger picture. Like, when you are going through it, you can see the bigger picture. You no longer, like, even if the parasites then did they do, and they damn near killing you, so they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get the messages because you get an opportunity to get your shit together, or to at least just give the other person, alleviate some of their pain by apologizing. Like, and people gonna be dropping like flies because if you're not on the right frequency for this new earth, if you're not on the right frequency, you just ain't gonna make it. And I was dipping off because I was in grief. And grief is a low vibrational. Like, you grieve and you have to grieve. Like, don't ignore any of your emotions. If you have anger, if you have rage, resentment, if you have any of these emotions, address them. Work through it, process it, and then move the fuck on. Don't stay there for too long. That's the problem. They kept us in fear. They kept us in anxiety. They kept us in depression. They kept us in struggle. Gotta go get it. They kept us in competition. They kept us in all of these low ass, vibrational ass things. And we need to be happy. We need to be full of love. We need to spread love. We need to elevate the consciousness of the collective. That is it. That is all, y'all. However you need to do it, that is what needs. Whatever your gift is, whatever your skill is, that's how you do it. But I think that's all. I'm feeling eyes starting to burn like I'm sleepy. But I think, just whatever you could take from this conversation, from this message, because it was definitely a message, and I'm glad that it came back clearer, and I'm glad for what happened earlier. Like, I'm not mad. I don't care. It is what it is. I just hope that everybody can figure everything out with everything that's going on with the planets, and you know what I'm saying? I forgot something was squaring something today, so that's probably why that happened. It's done. It's done. Just work through it, process it. Like I say, you get in that emotion, you process it, you release it, write it down, speak it out, whatever you need to do, and then move on. And you'll feel it's better. Don't stay stuck in it. Don't be mad. Well, I should have said this, and stuff like that. When I talk to her, when I get her, I'm gonna call her. No, let it go. People have bad days. I don't know what happened to her today. Maybe she needed to talk. Maybe something, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gonna know not to take that shit out on me. I'm nobody's punching bag. I'm understanding, but you're not going to take out whatever it is you want to take out. It ain't going to be on me. So assert yourself, enforce your boundaries, but just leave shit alone. It ain't necessary. It ain't that deep. It's really not. Okay, well, I think that's it because I need to go to sleep. Good night. Love y'all. I hope you got something from the message, and we gonna keep building.